finally time for me to essentially trade ownership of this bike to its new owner. And I'm probably going to shed a tear, not because I don't want to see this bike go, but it's essentially the end of something really good, right? I still can remember that feeling I had when this bike showed up in the garage from an internet page, and then the doubts of, can I get the bike fixed? This is something that I had never done before. Then there's the whole issue of getting the bike certified and legal to be back on the street. Then there was the issue of running a giveaway on the motorcycle. This was, what are you doing? Please stop rolling. This is something that I had never done before. And all of this was going through my head when I decided to embark on this journey with rebuilding this bike. And now that the new owner and winner of the first giveaway is coming to get this bike, he's going to be riding this bike all the way back to California, over 3,000 miles. And that still just blows my mind. I still haven't been able to process him going to not only be in the garage, but riding it back. And also there's a few things that he wants to do to the bike to make it more comfortable. So we're going to get, that whole process of him taking ownership of the bike, and then us, working on the bike together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This bike, even though only one person was able to win this bike, multiple people, including myself, have been affected by this bike, including the many of you that have reached out that have only expressed interest in wanting to do this yourself, but you have actually, gotten wrecked bikes, and now you're taking your hand at rebuilding one. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not an easy thing to do. This takes a lot of grit, especially your first one, because there's just so much involved depending on the condition of the motorcycle. And when I stepped into this, I knew that this was something that I just had to figure out. No matter what, I had to figure it out. Going forward from Chief, Project Genesis, this bike, I've been thinking about, things that I want to do with my life, man. This bike has really changed my life because I really have found a joy in rebuilding wrecked motorcycles. I really always wanted to know how to do it, but once I got enough information, I was like, look, this is what I need to do. I need to just figure this out and just go for it. And here I am. And for all of you that entered the giveaway, this is essentially the same thing. You want the bike and you kind of just went for it. Now, again, everybody can't get the bike, but that's why I want to do more of these. I love this platform. I really, truly love this platform. And I really didn't think that rebuilding motorcycles was a thing that I would just straight up fall in love with. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I love being able to get on this bike and ride it knowing that I rebuilt this. Now, of course, I had help, but essentially I rebuilt this. And then the Jeep that we have that's torn down in the garage now, the Dark Horse and the Super Jeep, but the Dark Horse has that entire motor issue. It is a serious problem that has led me to now have to tear down that motor to the bare essentials, something that I've never done before. And I'm honestly, part of me is scared of it and terrified of it, but the other part of me looks at what we've done here and go, you can figure this out. But this bike right here, this is my baby. This is Project Genesis. I love this bike just as much as I love the 109 because, it was the start of something. Like the 109 was my start and love of muscle bikes. That led to the V-Rod Muscle later on in life. And this Chief was the start of my rebuild journey, which led to 2 more Indian Chiefs. And it was the start of the giveaway. And I want to be able to give away more bikes to people. Like Nathan, the winner of this bike, he said that he's been wanting an Indian motorcycle since the Scout came out. And now that he's won this bike, his dream is literally true, man. And I know there's a lot of other dreams out there that would have been fulfilled by this bike, but this is what makes me want to keep doing this. It's not even about the money or the bike itself. It's about the smile that these bikes bring to me. It's just, obviously, money is something that's necessary to do this and allows me to do it more, right? But I'm just grateful, again, to have the opportunity to do this for you guys and do the giveaways and show you what it takes to rebuild these bikes from somebody that's never done it. I've never done any of this before. Everything you've seen in this series with this bike has been from the perspective of somebody that's never done it. And the same thing with tearing that motor down. I've never done it. So yeah, this week Nathan will be here to get the bike. It's going to be a blast to finally meet him, meet the new owner of this bike, and I can't wait to see what he thinks about the bike. He's very excited to get it. Like I said, right now I'm just out here enjoying my last moments with it, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time, you know, giving up this bike. So I think I got to do it one time. I got to do it. It's still my bike, right? Yeah, I got to do this one time. All right, got to do it one time. Yeah. Oh man, I had to do it. I had to do it.
Well, that was a good last ride on this bike, and the only thing left to do now is get the oil changed and get it washed, and it'll be ready to go. Yeah, so if you didn't know, I'm giving away my Harley Davidson V-Rod Muscle. That's going to be the next giveaway bike. If you want to get in to win a V-Rod Muscle, you can't even get them anymore, so I'm giving mine away. You can click right here and head over to my website. And also, if you want to catch up with everything we've done to this bike up to this point for the first Project Genesis, you can click right here as well and start that playlist from the very beginning. But as always, thanks for listening to my story, and yeah, if you're subscribed, which I hope you are, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.